Hello, I'm a TSA employee. I work at an airport. I can't tell you where. I just watched the TSA Gangsters video. It was funny, but I've seen better. It was alright. For the people out there that complain about airport security, I just want to say that, it's not like we enjoy. I mean, well, some of us do. There's some people that work for TSA that are complete friggin' assholes. I mean, they're fat slobs. They get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. They have to be at work at 4:45, 5 o'clock. They get there, and first thing they see is some, helpless person that has no idea what they're doing. They get aggravated. You get people just take things the wrong way, I guess. I don't know. I just want to let everybody know that, the ones that complain about airport security, they say that, they don't feel safe. Well, what I want you to ask yourself a question. What would make you feel safe? What would we have to do to make you feel safe? Think about that. Think about what else you would want from us. And you got to remember, for the people that complain about how they've been treated while they were coming through the airport, I know all these little flight attendants. Well, I mean, most of the time, flight attendants are really pretty or whatever, and 99% of the TSA employees are fat slobs. So they're probably a little jealous. That's probably the reason why they treat you like crap. But you gotta think about this. We do everything from an SOP. Everything that we tell you, there's a reason for it. Everything that we have to do in order to keep our jobs kind of involves us being an asshole. It's not our fault. It's just the rules. I mean, I guess we could say it in a nicer way. I know I do. I'm not a jerk to everybody unless they're a jerk to me. Think about if we didn't have security, man. Think about if you were getting on a plane without passing through a checkpoint, without walking through a metal detector, without sending every single bag that comes through an airport through an x-ray machine. And all these people that complain, think about, you don't even know. People in other countries, in like Colombia for instance, there's a guy that flies out. He told me a story about how the security is down there, you know? And he told me that before you even get in the airport, you're searched, your bags are searched. You go through at least 4 different screening processes before you even get on a plane. I mean, there's a reason for everything there. Just remember, there's a reason why you take liquids out of a bag. It's because on an x-ray screen, liquids look like organic material, the same thing as C4 would look like on an x-ray machine. That's why you take them out, so we can see what's in the container. If we didn't take them out, the person that's complaining, the guy standing next to him, you don't know who that person is. What if he didn't? What if somebody paid him to get onto a plane, put stick a, I don't know, a brick of C4 underneath the seat, and get off the plane. He gets paid, the plane blows up, and you're on it. Then everybody's going to be going, why don't we have security? It's ridiculous. You can't win for losing. Just be happy that we're here. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Oh god, I had to take my shoes off. The reason why you take your shoes off is because there is some sick fuck out there that would stick a bomb in his shoes and try to ignite it on airplanes. His name was Richard Reed. I'm sure there's more of them just like him. I mean, before you start dissing airport security, you need to start looking back on every single terrorist event that's ever happened in this country, and you'll realize why things happen the way that they do. And the reason why you can't take liquids out of your bag is because, in Paris a couple years ago, or no, I'm sorry, London a couple years ago, a few guys said that they had liquid explosives, and that's the whole reason why you can't take a certain amount of liquids on a plane. I mean, think about, the shoe thing. Why you can't take a knife on your plane? I mean, the reason why you can't take a pocket knife is because what did the guys at 9/11 use? They used box cutters. Box cutters. Completely destroyed this country with box cutters. I mean, If that's possible, anything's possible. And you need to get over it. Quit bitching. You know, it's just a process. It's something that has to be done. If it's not, then could lead to disaster. You know, complete disaster. Anyways, that's all I have to say to you. So, keep it real, keep in touch. Put out some more TSA videos. I want to hear some good rappers. Alright? Oh, and by the way, for the people that do say that you treat like a piece of meat, blah blah blah, all this crap, well, fill out a freaking incident report. If you fill out a report on somebody, it gets shipped up to the main station. The station ships it back, sends it to our manager or FSD or whatever, and that person gets in trouble. You know, they could even lose their job. So complain enough about the person that pisses you off, and you know, they'll get out of here. But don't go online and sit here and talk about, oh, I had this terrible experience, blah blah blah. Anyways, quit acting like a bunch of little babies. Get over it.